Hey, what's up guys? Robert here from listbuildingexpert.com, and I want to welcome you to this video where I want to tell you a little bit about how I was able to turn $9 into $279 within 10 days, guys. This is a 3,000% ROI. And it was absolutely astonishing. It was a great day and an amazing experience. And I want to tell you and show you how you can duplicate this and do it yourself. All right. So just to show you the proof actually and tell you what this is all about, this method doesn't require any list. It is actually super simple because there's not much guesswork about it. It's not like you need to learn how to create websites, how to write copy and all that. You don't need to build a list, or it's not even affiliate marketing, right? So it is, buy low, sell high. And it's super fun, all right? And what I'm talking about here is domaining. So buying domains for cheap and then selling them for high, right? So super simple. So the domain I, was talking about, or I'm talking about, which I sold, was Attractions.biz. So it's not even a .com domain, right? It's Attractions.biz. So I bought the domain on January 25th, right? And then, on this marketplace, on Sedo, I put the domain up to, make an offer. So people who were interested in the domain had to make me an offer. They weren't able to buy it right now, right there and then. They need to make an offer to me, right? So there was one guy who offered me $110, for the domain Attractions.biz. And, after the fees, I would have gotten, I think it was like $39, right? So it's still, 4 times the money I have invested, and it would be great, right? But, I thought like this domain is worth much more than that, right? So I countered his offer to $600, right? And then on the same day, he countered to $200. So I already, doubled the price of the domain, basically, like almost doubled the price, right? Then I have countered again to $500. And then he was playing like a little bit hard to get. He wasn't, answering me. So, it's kind of psychology behind it that, because he wasn't, answering, I thought like, all right, maybe I could lower the price and, get him back. But I knew that he was just, playing with me, basically, like hard to get. So I just waited it out because I knew like I'm going to sell this domain anyways sometime. So, I don't want to sell it for 200. So I'm just going to counter it to 500. And then he made a huge mistake because then 5 days later, he offered me $250 for the domain, and he commented on, you are able to make comments, and he commented and said, this is on German right now, hello, I'm going to stop my, offerings soon, right? So he basically told me then and there that he is willing to go even higher because he said, I'm going to stop my offerings soon. If he would have said, this is my last offer, right? I would have taken it. I would have taken it for $250 then and there, right? But I told him, because I knew he is willing to go even higher than that, I countered with $350. And then I told him I have checked, similar sales to this domain. And then I have told him that you are getting this domain for a good price. Attractions.org sold for $670, and Attractions.net sold for $1,610, and Attractions.nl sold for $1,103. Right? I told him that. I told him like, this is $350, and those are similar sales to that. And then, on the same day, he took it. So he didn't even try to go to $300 or so. He took it for $350. And then, the commission of Sedo, I'm going to show you, the commission of Sedo was, $71. This is the Sedo's commission. So I was left with $279, which got paid to me a couple days later, instantly to my PayPal account, right? So I bought this for $9, and then I have flipped it within 10 days to $350, out of which $279 were mine, right? And this is the power of domaining, and this is why I love it so much, because each domain is somewhat a business, right? Because each domain has somewhat a business model behind it. So that's why I really love domaining, and I have a bunch of domains that I bought. Obviously, Attractions.biz wasn't my first domain that I bought, right? But it was relative one of the, the ones I bought at the beginning of my domaining career next to everything else that I do. So, and that's the awesome thing, that you can do domaining next to basically anything that you do, because it doesn't require that much time. You simply, go through the domains, each day for like 30 minutes to an hour, maybe buy a couple of domains and then list them, right? And that's all you need to do basically, right? And, that's just simply the power of domaining. And with that said, I got my training with a pretty, it wasn't really expensive. It was worth the price, any time. For $297, I bought a course about domaining from an amazing guy, an amazing mentor when it comes to domaining. And I owe him, everything I achieved with domaining basically. And it obviously was a great course, right? But $297 is, a pretty hefty price tag. And unfortunately, this offer is not open anymore. It's just a private offer. So should he open this offer again sometime, I will definitely let you know about it. But with that said, if you want to get your foot into the door of domaining, if you want to get started with domaining, there is an opportunity for you there. And it's not going to be $297. It's not going to be $197. It's not even going to be $97. It's only going to cost you $7. And I want to tell you a little bit about that right now. What I'm talking about is a product that is, launching, I think, it is launching today. I think right around that time when I'm making this video, the product is launching. And it is called Flipadom, right? So flip a domain, basically. That's the combination of it. And Flipadom is a case study based video training that, the results of Bobby D, he has achieved, that he has sold 13 domains that just cost him $111.96 in total, and he sold them for $1,571, and within a couple of days, I'm pretty sure. And that's I just went through the course. And obviously, it's not comparable with the $297 course that I got. But it's still, if you want to get into domaining, it's still a great start, especially with, my one and only bonus I'm going to give you today, should you decide to pick up Flipadom through the link down below. But, more to that later in this video. But first, I want to show you and walk you through the sales page just a little bit, and take you into the members area so we can see what is actually inside of Flipadom, and why it's maybe worth it to to buy and get into domaining, right? So this is the sales page of Flipadom. Flipadom, the no list fast cash strategy, right? And this is the cool thing about it. As I said, you don't need to have a list. You don't even need to have any marketing experience. You just need to have common sense about what domain can be valuable to other people, buy it, and then list it on, the sites he's telling you and I'm going to tell you, and then wait for it to sell. Very simple, right? So Bobby works a 15 to 16 hours day, yet was able to flip $111.96 into $1,571 in his spare time. And the crazy Bobby Dazzler himself has decided to show you how you can do the same, right? So he basically took his experience and made a video course out of it, how he was able, to sell those 13 domains by investing $111 and selling them for a total of $1,571. And there's no previous experience necessary. That is true, because it's really simple. It's really simple, guys. No steep learning curve. That's true as well, because literally your first domain that you buy could be something you can be selling straight away, right? It can happen. Obviously, it is unlikely because there's just so many opportunities, so many ways, so many different domains that can be valuable. It is a thing of patience, and it does require a small investment into the domains. No doubt about it. Not gonna lie about that. But, you don't need to have a list, and it's really no paid advertising. You just buy the domain, list it, and wait for it to sell. Or you can obviously take the active, like the proactive route, where you actually go out, and advertise the domain in some kind of way, right? But you can still do it with just free traffic. So you can go through the sales page down below by clicking the button down below. You can see, you know, the domains he has sold. Here's just some proof that he has sold the domains for $249.99, $149, $149, $99. So this is just, you know, the proof that he actually did it, right? So with that said, let's jump quickly into the members area. I want to show you, you know, how it looks like. So this product is by Trevor Carr, Jonas Lindgren, and Bobby D. I think, yeah, Bobby D. This is Bobby, that you know, made those sales with domaining, right? So you have a welcome video, that you have a free orientation coaching call with them. You know, I highly, you know, recommend getting on that, because they will answer a lot of questions that you might have. And then we have, I think, 5 modules. So we have an introduction to domaining, you know, income proof that he actually made the money and how he made it, more income proof, then where to find the domains, you know, the 3 different sources where to find them, and then this is implementing the system. So it's basically where to sell them, and, you know, how to buy them, where to sell them, and it's basically, it's very straightforward. You know, buy domains, sell them, right? It's not rocket science. And, you know, the videos are, you know, very straightforward. They're rather short. Obviously, you know, it's not a full-blown course about domaining and, you know, what kind of extensions are the most valuable and all that, because he only talks about selling .com domains and selling them for a quick flip, basically. So buy them for like a couple of bucks and then sell them for 10 times the price. But obviously you can also, you know, sell domains for like 50 times the price that you bought it for, right? Just with the patience you have and the right networks to use, you can obviously do that, right? And this is going to be my bonus for you. Since I have the experience and the knowledge of a $297 course, right? I have learned from a guy who does this full time, right? He's making between $30,000 to $60,000 just with domaining alone, because he's buying so many domains each and every day, and he's selling so many domains each and every day, that he knows the ins and outs of this industry. And this is the guy I've learned from, right? So I definitely know a lot about domaining, where to find great domains, you know, what are the networks you need to list it on, and, you know, basically in what order as well, and what are the extensions you should be focusing on. I know all that, right? So what I'm going to do is that for the people that decide to buy through my link down below, I'm going to have a Zoom call, right? A Zoom call where it's going to be a coaching session with me, basically, where I talk about domaining, right? And I'm going to walk you through the whole strategy of where you can find valuable domains, you know, where, you know, what are the networks or the registrars where you should buy the domains to get it for the lowest cost possible, right? Because this is nothing he talks about in this course. So where to find the lowest price domains, basically. And a lot of, you know, a couple of other things that he isn't talking about, I'm going to cover inside of my Zoom coaching session, right? So it's probably going to be, you know, by the end of the month. So, you know, after the product launch is over and everybody went through the training, we're going to have a Zoom call, like a Zoom meeting with the people that have bought through my link down below. And I'm going to, you know, walk you through in like 60 minutes to like 90 minutes. I'm going to walk you through the whole domaining strategy and everything I have learned, basically, from the 297 course, right? So you're going to have a clear action plan of what you need to do, why you need to do it, and why it works the way it works. All right. So this is it about Flipadom. This is it about how I was able to turn $9 into $279, right? It's just insane, guys, the possibility of domaining. And you can literally, you know, make a living out of domaining if you're, you know, taking it serious and if you're doing it every single day. And be patient, right? Be patient. This is truly, you know, a patient business model, but obviously you can still flip it, you know, for lower profits. But if you do enough of the lower profits, you still have a big profit at the end, right? So you have a lot of chances here with domaining. So with that said, you know, click the button down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the button or click the link inside of the description or in the first comment, right? And if you have any questions, reach out to me on Facebook or on YouTube. Leave a comment below, whatever you want to do to reach out to me. You know, click the button, get yourself Flipadom, and I will talk to you inside of the Zoom call. My name is Robert. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.